Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. It feels like spring a bit here where I am, so hope everyone is having an amazing Sunday morning. Excited for today's session, and this is for those I think that if you ever doubt it, if you are not sure if you have what it takes to succeed, today's conversation is about that. It's about trying to show you that what you have may be enough, and how to tap into those strengths that you have, how to use them to your advantage, and to get that full potential, right? Because um, I think a lot of the time we spend or we try to fix our weaknesses and we forget to really focus on our strengths, right? Because we all know it, no one is perfect. So success doesn't have to come from being perfect. It comes from, hey, what are my strengths? Let's use them, leverage them, and build on them. So today, that's what we are talking about. We are talking about, how to leverage what you are great, what you have, to turn those strengths into being successful in life, in business, in whatever you are doing. So, for those new here, hello, good morning. I'm Dana. I'm a mom, an IT manager by profession, and I'm living in Ontario, Canada, originally from Romania. And I'm coming here live with this amazing business partner because I'm also a business owner, and we all have or use a similar business model, and we are here live to inspire and educate others who may be thinking to start a business but are either afraid, not sure where to start, or are still on the fence and deciding what to do next. So we are here trying to guide you and to show you that it's possible, and that we are all normal people, usual people who just decided to take a leap of faith, to start something new, and we are happy that we did, and we want to help others to do the same. And without further ado, Keith, do you want to also introduce yourself, please?
So, hey, everybody. Thanks for having me again, Dana, and hi to Vita and Rita as well. I'm Keith 𝐒𝐚𝐲. I live in Alberta, Canada. I worked in the oil and gas industry for almost 30 years, and I wanted to work overseas when I was a young fella, and I did just that. I worked in Cuba for 20 plus years in the oil and gas. I married a Cuban lady. We have two sons, and in 2021, we immigrated to Canada. And I continued to work for that oil and gas company until December of 2023 when they had issues with their client. And I ended up getting my job terminated, which was not a surprise to me. So now I'm working full time online.
Good to see you again, Kit. None of us here is actually for the first time. So for those watching us, maybe not for the first time, familiar faces. So it's good to have a smaller group actually today with very familiar faces.
Yeah.
Vida, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. Wherever you are watching us from, my name is Vida. I'm originally from Ghana, currently in the US. I'm a registered nurse, mother of three, wife, and proud digital business owner. Many are not of the beer would be a would say within the Vida, me free Ghana as I say me wo US. Me a nurse, and I'm one column in Sama Wale, and me work online business. Which should be business on Fankawa Jumanwa. Hire the right place. Back to you, Miss Diana. Thank you.
Thank you, Vida. And last but not least, Rita from Spain. Good to see you, Rita.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for always having me. It's always a great pleasure being here in your life. Well, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter. I'm a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. So back to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. And before we go and talk about our strengths, let's talk a bit about what this business is about. For those new, maybe, or maybe even for those who've been on these lives, we always want to be able to provide a bit more information. So, what this business is, we all have our own businesses, but we all use the same proven system, which is designed for everyone. You see, we are coming here from different places of the world, different, background, different cultures. So this system works for anyone, regardless of your experience or where you're coming from. And what we do, it provides, you know, everything you need to start your own business. It gives you an automated system, the step-by-step training. It's a business in a pocket, we call it, because as long as you have an internet connection and a phone or a laptop, you can do it from wherever you are. And you have this amazing community here that is there to support, to guide you, to answer any question. So it's your own business, but you're never alone, which is the best part that I like about this business. And actually, talking about the best part, since we have a smaller group today, how about I ask each of you to talk about one thing that you like about the business also? So kids, what's I said about community, what's other thing that you like about the business if you had to pick one thing?
I love the flexibility of it, to be able to work when I want to work on it. So I'm kind of doing many different things with my days, and the flexibility is so awesome. And some people, I think all three of you are still working 9 to 5 jobs. So you guys are able to fit in time in the evenings or weekends and get some time in running your online business, building it. So the flexibility is awesome.
Yes, definitely. Vaida, how about you?
Yeah, I like the business is movable. So if you are going to anywhere around the world, you can send this business. You don't have to worry and say, oh, I'm going to leave it for somebody, and maybe the person may not be doing the right thing. So you can go to anywhere that you are going with this business. So that is one of the things that I like it.
Oh, yes, definitely. Rita, how about you?
Well, I like how the system is always updating all the time. Our training, we always have it updated, and you're always informed about the updates that we have. Every time we always teach you, oh, this place before we used to have it here, now we have it in this tab. So the program, the system, the training, the everything is always updated. That is what I love about it as well.
Oh, yes, definitely. And I'm still amazed the fact that, we have this training kept up to date and we don't have to pay anything extra for it, right? For the amazing initial fee that we pay, you have access to an up-to-date training that's kept for the rest of your life or even your children's life, right? For the rest of, as long the business is running. Like there is nothing in the world that I'm aware that will give you training for life and it kept updated and you don't have to pay anything. It's almost like I'm always wondering, okay, when this will change, when will have to start to pay more for this, right? Because it's almost not sustainable. It's just the fact that we have so many people joining the business and so many people who see the amazing benefits of this business that we are able to still keep it and get all this system running without having to pay a monthly or an annual fee. So I'm hoping, and that's why you are here, right? To still keep inspire more people to be able to see the benefits and join this business, because that's how we can keep the the initial investment minimal for this business. So let's go into today's theme, right? And how the strengths, how we can use the strengths, and how we can discover our strengths, and how we can use the strengths that we have. Because sometimes, and I know when I started this business, I knew that I don't have any social media experience, any business background, but I thought, hey, I have technical skills. Those are my strengths. That will help me. And then once I start doing the business, I realized that, oh, I'm more creative than I thought. And I didn't think my creative part is very strong with me. Like I'm very technical person, right? I'm not creative. Well, I discovered some of the strengths by doing the business, right? So it's always interesting how you learn about yourself, new things after 40-50 years where I thought I knew myself. So Vaida, if I ask you what advice you'd give to someone who is unsure about their strengths, how they can find their strengths?
Thank you so much, and that is very good question. What advice I'll give to the person? I will empower and encouraging the person. If the person is unsure about his or her strength, That is okay. Sometimes you don't even know that you have the strength. You just said it. So I would advise the person to do what? To start by paying attention to what comes naturally to him or her. And then what I will also let the person know that I'll let the person know that whatever that you do and people say thank you to you. Pay attention to those things. Maybe that is your strength. Maybe you do something good to somebody else and the person, people say, oh, thank you, this one. So I'll let the person know to pay attention to those things and what lights you up. Even what problem are you enjoying solving? What sometimes you can do other things that you don't even know you done it and you don't even know that you have done that thing. So I will let the person know that what problem are you like solving? So if the person say blah blah, then I'll tell the person maybe this is your strength and you don't even know. So you let the person know that it comes natural. Sometimes you don't even know that you have it. And I can tell the person to ask, if the person is a business person, maybe ask your mentor, what have you seen in me? Like, it's my strength. So sometimes, or ask a close friend. The person can tell you. Some people know your strength and you yourself, you don't even know that that is your strength. So I let the person say, ask your mentor or your close friend. Or even if it is my spouse, I'll ask, what did you see on me? So the person may get answer from there and then start practicing it. Like, start small. You start practicing it, your strength, you will know, like taking a assessment. If you start doing it, you will know your strength and reflects on whatever that you do and it is good for you. When you reflect on those things, you will know that, oh, maybe this is my strength and maybe I don't even know that is my strength. So I will let the person know that and encourage the person, motivate the person. So sometimes some people lose courage. They don't know that they have the strength. And that is why some people, they don't even have the interest to join the business. They say, oh, I cannot do it. But when they join it, they can even do more than they think. So I will keep encouraging the person, motivate the person to know that you have the strength that you can do it. So start doing it small, and you will see your strength. Thank you.
Thank you, Vida. Oh, great advice, right? Everyone has their strengths, but sometimes people around us may recognize them before we do, right? So getting feedback from others, or even those, personality tests, as you said, some of those tests are so good. And, I did some of those tests like for work and stuff, and that's like, wow, they know me so well because they are, they ask all kinds of questions. You have no idea where they go. Excuse me. And then in the end, the results are coming. It's like, wow, it's amazing. So yes, for some of you out there who may be not sure what your strengths are, ask people around you, or as Vida said, right? See what people are saying thank you very often to you. Then maybe that's some of your strengths, right? Maybe you are the person who are always helping others. Maybe you're, and you don't realize it because it comes so naturally to you. You don't even realize that it's a strength of yours. So great advice, Vida. And Sita, glad that you were able to make it. Do you want to quickly introduce yourself for those who may be new here?
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. I am Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nun as well, and I am a nurse by profession. You live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, and I am also a proud digital business owner.
Good to see you again. And I know with the time zone changes, it's a bit different because we changed it here in North America. It didn't change yet in Europe. So the timing is still challenging. I think you guys are changing it next weekend in Europe, in UK. When is the time changing? Next weekend, right? So hopefully we'll get them to the normal time difference. And actually, Sita, since you're talking, how do you want to talk a bit about, we are talking about strengths, and, we said that strengths it's like Vida had some good advice on how to find your strengths. But if I ask you, how did you discover your key strengths? Do you have a, something you can share that may inspire others?
With strengths, it's always something personal, because as a person, I wouldn't say I'm somebody that had confidence in myself. I wasn't so confident in doing anything. And sometimes we believe what people tell us. When people always pass negative comments, you end up believing what they are saying until you do something good. And on reflection, you see that I've achieved something really good that I never thought I would achieve that. And also, as Vida said, the feedback that you get from other people, it makes you think, oh, yes, I can achieve that. Oh, yes, I can do that. And also seeing yourself able to do that, it gives you that feedback to believe in yourself. I have had those negative thoughts before, beliefs, because some people just want to trod over you or to knock down your confidence or to cheap your confidence because of saying those negative things. But with me, I have believed in myself because of something that I achieved that somebody never thought I was able to achieve that. And that was a stepping stone for me. I learned to believe in myself. And now I no longer care what someone thinks about me. As long as I am satisfied with what I'm doing, I know that I can do it. I can achieve it. Even when I saw this online business, it's not one of something that I would have picked from the box, because I'm not a tech savvy. I'm not a social media guru. I wasn't any of that. But because of that belief that I had in myself, that gave me the strength that I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. Because of that belief and that strength, I told myself, I can do this, because the people that are doing it have got one head like me, and they've got 5 brains like me. And that strength has kept me achieving in my life, doing things that people never thought I can achieve them. That belief in myself is the strength that I have. Nobody can knock me down. I believe in myself. If I tell myself that I can do this, I make sure that I do it. Even if there are hips and humps or bumps, but because I have told myself that I will achieve it, and I make sure that I achieve it. And because of that, I have received so many comments of so many praises from my family, my friends, and that on its own, it has kept me going and flying high, because I'm getting these comments from people that matter to me. If it's anyone, a Jack and Jill out there telling me something, it doesn't mean anything. But those people that love me and that care about my feelings, they are the ones that have been giving me these praises, that have gave me that confidence and strength of keep striving in whatever I do. So people out there, believe in yourself. If you think that you can achieve something, never allow anyone to tell you otherwise. Believing in yourself, that is the strength I can share with other people out there. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Sita. Oh, I love it. I think it's the best strength that we all can have. But in the same time, I think, I don't know, at least for me, it also comes with age, right? I find it that it took me a while, and I got to an age where I realized, like, you don't care what other people think. You do you believe in yourself, right? a lot of young people are have, strong belief in themselves. But for me, it was, I totally hear you, right? You have the self-doubts. You don't know you can do this or you cannot do this, and then someone has a bad comment, and it's you feel you are good, and someone comment is just turning your world upside down. So it's very important to believe in yourself, and then it's so much easier to identify your strengths, right? Because you find that power from within, and then the people around you, that if you have that network of friends or family that support you, then it's much easier to, even on the days when it's ups and downs especially, then it's easier to keep that self-confidence and to see the strength and not doubt yourself. And that's why I said at the beginning, I love this community, because that's what exactly is, right? If you have the days when you feel down, you talk with Sita and you heard her passion talking, and you feel like, hey, yes, I shouldn't doubt myself. I love that, right? So this amazing community is there to support you and to help you, especially on those days that you feel that maybe my strengths are not in this business, maybe I cannot do it. Talking about supporting and encouraging others, Rita, how do you encourage others to identify and find their strengths?
Thank you so much. Well, this is a huge topic today. How I will encourage others is, my beautiful business partners have already said it all. But what I would say is, uh, you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody first, okay? If you do not compare, because comparison kills your desire to live. If you are comparing yourself, you will not be encouraged in anything at all. Today, this week, let me just give an example. This week, I commute a lot with the bus, right? And today I was watching the time for the bus to arrive so that I would catch the bus. And later on, I was saying, oh, it's too late for me. It's too late for me to catch the bus. But later on, I said, I'm going to encourage myself. I'm going to make sure that I find a way to get that bus. And could you believe? I encourage myself. I said, if I have to run to the bus stop, I'm going to do that. And I encourage myself to say, at the end of the day, I will catch this bus so that I will not lose the opportunity. Because if I have to lose this bus, it's going to take me another minute or 30 minutes or an hour for me to get another one. So I decided to encourage myself. And could you believe that? I was able to catch it because I encouraged myself. I didn't see the negativity. I didn't look at the next other minutes that will happen. I didn't check, oh, if I have to run, what if I run and fell down? What if people stop me on the way? No, I didn't look at the negative part, but I was just focusing on me getting that bus. So this is what I want to say. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this to encourage you. You may be thinking, we are talking about this online business. You are reading the testimonies of other people. You are seeing how this business is making people to live their dream life, but you are not encouraged. You do not find the strength. Okay, first and foremost, I want to tell you, these people that you are watching, they were like you before, but they took the leap of faith, and they took that, they made that courage. Like, if people are doing this, I want to do this as well. So they encourage themselves. I don't care. Look at what Misita said. He was not tech savvy. He is not a social media person. And she still encouraged herself because she believed in herself more. And she, look at her now. She's giving us a testimony. And look at the advice Miss Vida also gave us. So I am encouraging you. Don't look at the negative things that are happening beside you or in your life. When I started this business, I was thinking, okay, this is not a get-rich scheme business, right? But how long it's going to take me to reach that successful life? But I was not looking at how long, but I'm focusing on my big why of improving, my big why of fighting for my financial freedom, my big why of making sure that very soon I'm going to quit my job, my big why of finding that quality time with my daughter, my immediate family, that I'll be earning money online and I'll be having great, when I say great, fun time with my family. I'm encouraging myself for that. because I don't want the other part of my life to stop me. So wherever you are, in any part of the world you are watching us, I'm encouraging you to take that leap of faith. People, millionaires today, they took the courage. They believe in themselves. They never compare themselves to any other person. Look at them now. They are millionaires. They are still looking at ways to improve their lives. They never look at what is happening to them. They are focusing on their goal. So I am focusing on my goal right now. When you see me with Miss Dana all the time, it's because I'm encouraging myself to better myself every time. I don't look at what happened to me last and yesterday. I'm looking at what is going to happen to me today and tomorrow. I'm competing with myself today and tomorrow, not for any other thing else. So wherever you are, I'm encouraging you, take that leap of faith. Stop looking at, oh, this or that. Stop focusing on the excuses. Excuses, don't forget, they're only going to stop you from not achieving your goal in life. Forget about the excuses and focus on that achievements that you are going to get, that your future self is going to be happy about. So that is the encouragement I want to give. I hope it helps. Back to you, Miss Dana. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita. Oh, I love that. And I think it's so important not to compare yourself with others, right? And to realize that even the most successful people were not having everything aligned when they started, right? They all have doubts and they have strengths and weaknesses. We all still have those. But finding the the one strength that will help you take the first initial step. That's all you need, right? The first step. And then once you do that, you'll find the next step. You don't have to have the whole path in front of you, figure it out, because you'll never start anything. So definitely don't look for, the perfect scenario to start. And for those of you who are not sure if this business is for you, you can see it. You can look at the testimonials. People started from all places of the world, from all skill sets. It's whatever excuse you have not to start, you can find at least 10 examples of people who had the same excuse and they still started. So it's all in how much you want the change. And think of that. If you don't change anything today, if you don't start today, then tomorrow you'll be exactly where you are today, right? Nothing will change. So you'll find your strength and you don't need anyone outside to validate that strength. After all, you can always, find it in yourself. Also, it helps if you have a network of people who can, encourage you to find that strength. But definitely self-awareness is important, right? And to realize what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, and to find that small thing that will keep you moving. So Kit, if I ask you, why would you say the self-awareness is important to find and to leverage that strength that we all have them, right?
Well, we're in an attraction marketing business. And, it sounds kind of funny. And I've listened to many people speak about this in our training. But you need to understand who you are, because ultimately we all want to attract and we want to advertise to the people that we want to work with. And I think it's very easy at the start when you're starting your business to not understand who you are and go and maybe go online and copy somebody else, but they're not going to be you. You have to be you, and you have to understand and put yourself out there, authentically be you. Even though you can go online and copy what people are doing, but make it yours. You can see what other people are doing and get ideas, not copy verbatim, but copy, what it is and make it yours and put yourself out there so that you're attracting people that are like-minded and in a space that you're in. And I'm also not saying that, for example, I don't have young kids anymore, but let's say somebody with young kids wanted to work with me. I wouldn't tell them no, of course, but I don't think that any people that are in their 30s are going to want to work with Keith. Keith is in a totally different space in life right now. I've almost, my kids will probably never leave my house, I don't think, but they're older. and I'm in a spot in life where I'm not working. I'm in a totally different spot. I'm working online. This is all I do. So, I'm looking more to working towards people that are getting close to where they want to retire. And so I don't think that I will ever be working with young people. And again, I'm not opposed to it, but I doubt that'll ever happen. So you need to understand who you are. And again, it sounds so crazy to hear myself say that, but you need to understand who you are. That's it. And then build on however you're going to run your business, and advertise and make your posting and talk about your business that way.
Yeah, thank you, Kit. Definitely, right? You have to know yourself. That's the first thing. And sometimes it sounds funny because, as I said at the beginning, right? You feel you know yourself, and then you start something new and you discover a new face of yourself, or a new skill, or a new, strength that you didn't know you have it. So I think that's one of the benefits of, taking that first step to getting a bit outside of your comfort zone. Because I feel like when you get into your comfort zone and you stay there, and that's what they said, right? You stop growing. That's where the dreams die. You stay in your comfort zone, nothing changes. It's comfortable, but that's about all, right? If you take a first step, you get a bit outside of your comfort zone, you'll discover new strengths of your own, you'll discover new passions. And the best part, they may also bring you some other benefits, like an extra income, or, an amazing group of new friends, right? Personal growth, so many new things that are happening outside that very comfortable zone. So I wanted to say hi to a couple of people watching us. Hey, Justina, thank you for watching us. Definitely, right? You have to do your due diligence with this business before you decide if you want to take the leap of faith and start something new. But always look into yourself and your why, as Rita was saying, right? That's the important thing. If you want a change, then you'll find the strength in yourself to take that first step and to see where that takes you. So that's kind of questions I had for today. But before we close, maybe if we take another round of like couple, 1-2 minutes, each of us, any encouragement, any other advice, or tips, or just for our followers. Sita, if I'll start with you, anything else you want to add for your followers and people watching us?
What I can say to anyone watching us out there, if you've got a dream or a desire or a vision, but you are not sure whether you are good enough to achieve it, just believe in yourself and go for it. Otherwise, if you sit there, your dreams will stay in bed, you will sleep forever. But for you to achieve them, you have to come out of that cocoon or from that shadow that you are sitting in and just show yourself out. You will learn a lot of things from other people that care about you or that will help you. Just go for it and achieve what you want to achieve.
Definitely. Love that. Thank you. Vaida, how about you? Oh, no, you are on mute.
We have already said enough for people to hear us. So I would just say, anybody who is out there looking for something and thinking that, oh, I don't have the strength, you have the strength, but you just don't know that you have it. You have it. Come and join this business. Then you see your strength. You have more than what you think of. So come and join the business. Don't sit. Come out from your comfort zone. Because if you don't come out from your comfort zone thinking that, oh, I'm going to improve, there's no way that you are going to improve. So, but if you come out from your comfort zone and say, I'm going to move forward, you are going to move forward. If you are ready to learn and grow. So come, click any one of our link and watch our video and see if you might be interested. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaida. Rita, how about you?
Well, my own is I was born in a very poor home, and I don't want to die poor. Okay, so
Yeah.
I want a situation whereby I'm a mom right now. Okay, and I don't want my daughter to live the kind of life I lived while I was growing up. Life of scarcity, life of managing, life of, oh, this is not enough, oh, this and that. No, I don't want to live that life, and that is why I'm doing this right now. I'm putting myself as an example. So if my life, this story that I just said, resonates with you, and you are still thinking, what type of business is this? Or this or that? My beautiful business partners have said it. Believe in yourself, encourage yourself. And one thing I want to add, you know that God gave us ability in this life. You just have to find the strength, just like Ms. Vida said. The ability you think that you do not have, when you join this business, you will find it. So that is all I want to add. Thank you so much, Miss Dana.
Love that. Thank you, Rita. Very inspiring story. Kit, how about you? Last words.
Yeah, if you're wondering a little bit more, we've got webinars Tuesdays and Thursdays. You should, and you're not sure, go look at one of them. It doesn't cost anything but a little bit of time. Just take some time and look at it, and who knows, maybe there'll be something for you. Maybe it's not. If it's not, that's great. But if it might pique your interest, and maybe you'll progress. Take a look.
Definitely. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. I think you said it all. I don't really know what else I could add. So with that, I want to thank everyone watching us. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We are here to help you, to guide you, and to answer any questions you have. As Kit said, we have the videos, the free webinars. It doesn't cost you anything. If you really want to find out more, do your due diligence, find out if this is for you. And with that, thank you again and see you next weekend. I hope everyone has an amazing Sunday. Bye.